Hey everybody, my name is Paula Jedi, and I have a very special message to friends and family and Americans in general. To all the people, friends and family included, that thought of me as a crazy conspiracy theorist. To everyone who has never taken me seriously because I'm not a doctor or a lawyer, I am here to tell you that I am a part of the largest sector of the United States, the middle class. And I'm here to tell you that Mr. Donald Trump is, layer by layer, revealing the corruption and deceit that is leading to the destruction of the middle class. And I'm sure many of you are asking, why would the government want to destroy the middle class? It's quite simple. Control. According to the Pew Research Center, in 2016, the middle class made up 51% of America. It is the largest social class in this country. So a corrupt government that feels it is losing grip on the American people will tackle the middle class, and sadly, it appears to be working, and I have proof, I have numbers for you. The Pew Research Center has studied the middle class in 2016 and found that the American middle class is indeed shrinking. They discovered that 203 out of the 229 metropolitan areas in the study displayed a decrease in the number of middle-class adults in the years 2000 to 2014. That measures to be about a 6% drop in 53 metropolitan areas. A 6% drop between the years 2000 and 2014. I think that's pretty significant. The Pew Research Center states that the reason behind this drop is simply a drop in income. So my question to you is this: if our income is falling, why is the cost of health insurance increasing? Not only does the middle class suffer financially from this, we are getting sicker, and because many of us, myself included, cannot afford proper health care. And although I feel this attack on the middle class has been going on for many years, it became even more prominent when Obama became president. Here is something interesting I'd like to point out. The decrease began in 2000 during the Bush administration. Bush was a fellow Republican, so apparently the New World Order agenda is not right or left. It's not a right or left issue. It is not Democrat or Republican. There is a hidden agenda somewhere in our government, and Donald Trump knows this. That's why he has been fighting so hard to end it, and that's why people have been trying so hard to stop him. I personally don't know what motive Obama would have to continue to control the middle class, but he definitely developed a master plan to do so. What is the one best way to control the middle class? Make it poor. Make it poor so it relies on the government. So voila, guess what was developed? Obamacare. And guess what? It worked. This is where I'm going to get a little more personal. I have personal proof that Obama was trying to decrease my income and trying to take control of the middle class by making us poor. I have a very modest middle class income. I live in a small house. I own 2 really old cars. I'm not rich in the least. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining whatsoever. That is not my purpose in telling you this. In this economy, I am grateful to have a home, small or not. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when Obamacare first started, I was able to get a decent insurance plan for about $600 per month for a family of 4 with a $4,000 deductible. Okay, not really the cheapest in the world, but it was doable. It wasn't that bad. But something happened. Every year, as my income went down, my premiums went up. I'm self-employed. I own a small business. So I don't have a guaranteed income. And I have been experiencing fewer sales every year. So my income has been decreasing, but my premiums keep going up. And finally, at the end of 2016, a modest family of 4, middle class, not rich, was told it's supposed to spend $1,200 per month with a $4,000 deductible per person. That's $16,000 for a family of 4. And guess what? I simply cannot afford that $1,200 per month. It's more than my mortgage. I can't do it, so guess what? I opted out. I dumped Obamacare. I have no insurance right now. There was a lower priced Obamacare plan that I did look at. But there's a problem. There was only one primary doctor on the list, and he was located 30 miles away in a bad part of town. Furthermore, there was no guarantee that the doctor would even accept Obamacare. There are doctors on the list that refuse the insurance. There is no law protecting citizens. There is no law requiring doctors to even accept insurance. They don't have to. They can stop accepting any insurance they want at any time. They don't even have to take insurance. So I had no choice. Why would I pay $1,200 per month for something I can't even use? It made absolutely no sense. In January, I had to get an MRI of my back with no insurance. The interesting part is that the self-pay price was $400. If I had insurance, Obamacare insurance, I would have had to pay the full $2,600 due to the deductible. That is totally insane. So I've already saved heaps of money opting out of Obamacare, opting out of the control of the middle class. You have a choice. I know it's scary thinking that what would happen if there's an emergency. I know it's scary, but right now, the most popular middle-class health plan is bankruptcy. If the middle class has to go to the ER, and we know that that's a guaranteed minimum of $4,000, we inevitably would have to declare bankruptcy later, especially if we end up in the hospital for a week. So the middle class's choice right now is to file bankruptcy every 12 years due to health reasons. And when you turn 40, you know that things start going wrong, your body needs to be repaired. But the sad thing is, as an American citizen, we have no rights. It doesn't matter. Illegal immigrants get free health care. Refugees get free health care. But a tax-paying American middle-class citizen, we're screwed. We're totally screwed. Obamacare almost destroyed my family. It depleted our disposable income. Disposable income is money you have left after you've paid taxes and paid for all the things that you need to live. Bills, food, etc. People save this money. This is the money that fuels the economy. We save the money. We spend it on recreation. We spend it on going out, buying Christmas gifts, running to the store to buy flowers, buying our children a toy for their birthday. Well, my personal disposable income under Obamacare was depleted. We never went out. We had no family time. Every day was work, 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 no pleasure, no recreation, nothing. So much of our money was handed over to an insurance company just so the CEO could get rich off our illnesses. Yes, humans profit off another person's illness. A rich CEO is vacationing in Tahiti while I can't even go to the frickin' movies. Back to my original point. Much of the middle class is experiencing the exact same thing as I am. It was Obama's hope that the middle class would shrink in an effort to control us. As the elites get richer, the middle class becomes more poor, and then all Obama or another elite would have to do was fabricate a reason to declare martial law, and boom, instant dictatorship. Yes, I feel that our country was headed in that direction. Until now. Here comes Donald Trump, a man I have the utmost respect for. Trump has money. He doesn't have to care about us. He could just go vacation and forget about all of us and just live his life. But instead, he sacrificed his time and his privacy to stop the destruction of America's middle class. Layer by layer, he is revealing corruption and wasteful government spending. He is the only person in the history of America that has the balls to tell the original establishment to go to hell. And I have the utmost respect for that. America's middle class will not shrink as long as he is in office. He has made that quite clear. And do you know why I believe him? Because instead of playing golf during his first 2 weeks in office, he got right to work. He lives off 4 hours of sleep per night to try to fix a whole shipload of problems this country has. And fixing these problems will take time. There are other branches of government to deal with, liberals to deal with, and red tape. It's going to take a lot of time to heal this country. We need to be extremely patient, people. But I find Donald Trump to be quite capable of doing this healing. The haters will hate. The left will take one small word and twist it to meet their own political agenda. Mr. Trump can't even say hello without it being analyzed and criticized by the left. And he has endured so much abuse. I find that the liberal death threats to my president to be totally unacceptable. People who threaten violence are the true deplorable people, and I wish they would just leave the country if they are so unhappy. But again, middle-class problems are no longer a conspiracy theory. The things I've been complaining about for the past several years are true, and they are coming to light. But I believe it can slowly be fixed, so please don't give up hope. Please fight the good fight. Next week, I'm going to discuss immigration and the refugee situation, so make sure you come back and check out my videos. Peace, everybody.